Hey guys, welcome back to another Foundation Friday. In today's Foundation Friday, that might not be on a Friday, but hopefully it's on a Friday, we are going to be reviewing the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is an oldie but a goodie. I used to love this foundation, but I haven't used it in a really long time, and I know that they're coming out with a ton more colors. So yeah, let's try it. Let's see how it does, and I'll let you know at the end of the video who I think this foundation is good for, and we'll go from there. Mwah. So as I'm applying the foundation, we're a little off on color. Don't mind my dogs in the background. They just are so nosy today. It feels really cooling, and I don't remember it feeling like this. It feels super cooling on my face. It feels good. This foundation is definitely going to be for more dry skin, just because of the way it's sitting. It's not immediately drying on my face. By the way, you guys, I didn't tell you what color I have. This is the Born This Way to light beige is the color that I have. So if I was, honestly, it's really not that bad of a match because we're gonna go in with a ton of concealer. But before we do that, I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Let's take a look at it. So far so good, you guys. I like the way, I actually like the way that it's looking. As you can see, it's not immediately drying down. It still has that sheen to it. So it's definitely going to be more of a dewy foundation. And it applied really well with a beauty blender. I would say this is more medium, possibly full coverage if you apply it with a brush or a damp beauty sponge. Mine was dry, so it kind of soaked up all of the product, but I really don't have anything bad to say at all. It's not settling in any of my lines, and it looks really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of this makeup, and then we're going to come back and see how this foundation did. All right, guys, I'm back. I finished my makeup. I am enjoying the way that this foundation is sitting on my face, but let me zoom you guys in so that you can see for yourself. So zooming you guys in, this is what the foundation looks like close up. I'm enjoying the way that it looks, the way that it feels. I don't have any issues whatsoever with it. I may have set it a little too much underneath the eyes, but that really wouldn't be a concern with the foundation. That would be a concern with the concealer. So with that being said, you guys, I really don't have anything bad to say or anything good to say or just anything to say so far about the foundation. I'm going to wear it for the rest of the day, and then I'm gonna come back and share with you guys how this foundation wore on my face. And yeah, so we will be back really soon. Hey guys, I'm back. It's been about, I would say 5 or 6 hours that I've had the Too Faced Born This Way foundation on. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so that you can see what it looks like, and yes, I did reapply my lipstick. That's why it still looks that good. So zooming you guys in, I am a little upset with how this foundation wore, and to be honest with you guys, I did not leave my house in that 5-6 hours. I was kind of just inside filming a bit, so this area might be a little messed up just because of my lip swatching, but I'm more so talking about around the nose and on the forehead. My forehead ended up getting a little bit shiny, but I was kind of expecting that just because I know that this foundation is meant for dry skin, and I don't necessarily have dry skin. I dislike the way that it looks underneath my eyes a lot, but that would be a problem with the concealer, not necessarily the foundation. And it just started to look a tiny bit cakey around my nose area. Other than that, the cheeks look good, but I feel anything always looks good on my cheeks. Again, I feel like this is another foundation where if I were to have sprayed a setting spray, I feel like it would sit so much better. So take this all in, take this face in for me, you guys, because I'm gonna spray a setting spray on top of this and see what happens. So I have my favorite setting spray. This is the MAC Fix Plus, literally the best setting spray ever. I've never had it ruin any makeup or any foundation whatsoever. So here we go. And I just sprayed that pretty direct onto my face. You know, guys, I don't spray setting spray for the reason that I feel sometimes setting spray can ruin a foundation review, especially not give you the full review, you know? But as I always say in all my foundation reviews, I feel like it really does depend on your mix of powders, primers, and setting sprays, just all of the above. I wish I could avoid using powder and primer, but it wouldn't make sense to create a review for you guys without using primer or without using setting spray, because so after spraying the setting spray, I really feel like it just brought the entire look together. The dewiness that was on my forehead is now kind of separated throughout the face too. So I don't know, it's just so difficult to kind of tell if the foundation's gonna work or not. And of course, guys, I want you to know that even after I try a foundation and it may not work for me, I still reuse it later on and make sure to not use the same primers or the same setting sprays or the same powders that I used before to see if maybe it mixes with something else better. So with that being said, I like the way the foundation looks now. It looks much more full coverage, looks super, super flawless, and it just looks much more put together and not cakey. So I definitely recommend that if you have a little bit, like, I don't know, if you're sensing a little bit of cakiness in the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, either apply less, maybe add a moisturizer to the foundation, or you can spray a setting spray like I did. I used the MAC Fix Plus. So that is it, guys, for my review on the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. If you've tried out this foundation before, let me know what you think about it down below. And if you like it, why do you like it? If you don't like it, tell me why you don't like it. Maybe it's one of those things where you might not be using the right primer, the right setting spray, the right powder, or you might not be using the foundation the right way. I feel like these reviews are more of like my review one time that I use them, and there's a million other ways that I can use a foundation to make it work for me. So I hope that helps you guys understand my reviews a little bit better, because I don't like to sit here and bash any makeup product whatsoever, whether it works for me or it doesn't. Maybe it'll work for me one day and then the next day it won't work for me. It just depends on so many other factors, you know, how my skin is doing and just all of the other products that I'm using along with it. So I hope that makes sense. I think I am enjoying this foundation for sure. Definitely will be setting it with a setting spray moving forward. That's it for this review, you guys. Thank you so much again for watching. Make sure to subscribe to me right here, and of course check out all of my other Foundation Friday reviews right here. And also, I apologize if you hear video games in the background. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.